Are you looking for a new opportunity, a new role at work, or maybe even a new job or career? If so, you need to know more about your skills and your T skills. What are T skills? It has to do with the breadth and the depth of your skill set. Everyone needs a breadth and depth to their skill set because we need the ability to manage ourselves and others at work, even if we're informal leaders, but also we need to have deeply technical skills. These don't have to be brain surgery level technical skills. These can be skills that basically help you define your space at work, what your specialty is, what you're famous for. So what do you need to do to future-proof your skills? You need to understand your breadth and your depth, but also where your gaps are and fill them correctly. Understand what's happening in the marketplace around you and what your competition, in other words, other people looking for jobs and roles in your organization and externally in your marketplace, your industry, and your region. Make sure you understand the skills you have, what you need, and how to market them. First of all, you need to assess yourself, and I have tools and techniques to help you with that. We're going to talk about it in just a minute. What skills are your employers in the market looking for, and how do your skills translate? Making sure you're using the keywords used in AI job searches is very important. And next, you're going to want to transform yourself. Be the employee you'd want to hire. Be able to sell yourself and feel confident in your skills. You may have to be able to take a test on certain skills, so be ready for that as well. What I want to talk about now is your broad skills. What are these skills? Your breadth skills have to do with critical thinking, communication, leadership, whether that's natural influencer or actual project manager, director. You want to have flexibility and adaptability. In other words, be easy to work with. And you want to be resilient, the ability to cope with difficulties, whether that's coming from people, processes, technology, or the environment you're working in. The ability to be flexible, adaptable, resilient, a good communicator, a natural leader, have the ability to work with others are the baseline of success in your career. In almost any job, you'll need these skills. Now let's talk about depth. Depth is actually your core expertise. You might have a blend of industry skills, such as understanding the world of banking, healthcare, or something else, or depth of skills in terms of a technology capability. Maybe you're really good at AI, security, risk management, UI or UX. All of those are specializations. So if you're looking for a job in UX in the banking industry, you're going to have a different experience and requirement for what you need to know, potentially, than if you're doing UX for, let's say, the automotive industry. Understanding these differences and the nuances and the terminologies used when you're looking for a job on LinkedIn or some other method, your CV or resume is tuned to those words and that language. In assessing the mix of skills you have, you're also going to want to think about the maturity of those skills. Are you a novice, intermediate, or maybe you're a subject matter expert? You need to use words that help people understand that. You might say basic skills in UI, subject matter expertise in user journeys. That will help people understand where you fit in to the ecosystem that they're trying to hire into. Here are 5 things you're going to need to know to stand out in the marketplace. 1, know yourself. Know what you're good at, know what you like to do, and know what the market is looking for. Next, figure out your skill gaps and solve them. Fix it. Get the learning you need, whether that's a certification, taking a course, or learning something new on YouTube. Either way, you need to build your skills and prove that you've built them, either by being able to pass a test or show a certification of some kind. Being able to do that is really critical to getting jobs today because people want proof in the pudding. They want to know you actually have the skills you say you have. Third, use a mentor. Use mentoring to help challenge you to find out what you're good at and how to get the job you want. Next, learn how to market your skills. That's understanding what's on LinkedIn, in your CV or resume, and how you present yourself during an interview. You'll need to understand how these 3 things fit together because they all need to make sense. If you're saying one thing on LinkedIn and never use that terminology during an interview, it may look like a gap to your prospective employer. So don't do that. Make everything align. You don't want to just repeat yourself. You want to expand on the concepts in the interview. Show some of your work. Give examples that you've done before. And you want to future-proof your skills. This is not a one-and-done situation. This is a continuous improvement. So make sure you know how Your market is changing. Whatever is happening in your industry, whether it's AI or something else, make sure you're following that leading edge content. Know what tools are being used, know how they're being discussed, and know how they're being implemented in your marketplace. By having these kind of skills and being able to present them, you're going to show you're the right person for the job. Having the skills you need to succeed is an important point of being prepared for a job search and an interview. And more importantly, it will help you ask for the right salary because you'll know where you stand in the marketplace and you'll know that you are a person of value. That's going to come through on your interview and also your salary negotiation process. And if you want to know more about that, watch this video next. And I'll see you next time on projectskillsmentor.com. Bye-bye, everybody.